Welcome back, guys, for more I almost said frostbug. Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. What are we going to do in this episode? Well, we'll start off with something fun. These areas over here are not quite as big as I hoped that they were going to be. And I did think about extending this out. So maybe moving these pumps to here. So build up this wall and move these pumps out. But I don't think so. I think we live with what we've got. And I'm just going to move something. I was going to have carousels up there, but we're going to move the carousels over here. And I think that this is kind of a brilliant idea. I think you might like the lore that goes along with this. This was originally invented by a PTA group, a Beaver PTA group. They the kids were getting a bit unruly, and the parents were like not happy about it, and they were like, well, what can we do? What can we do? And they were like, well, you can't just like be like openly cruel to them. You know, that's not okay. Does that go one above there? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. And then we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. So I want this to be one above there. Right. They were like, well, you can't just be openly cruel to them, because that's no fun. What we need to do is we need to come up with something that we can use as a terrible punishment that they think they will like, right? So they came up with this, which I think is genius. They're genius people. We're going to throw in a 5x5 platform there, and we're going to throw in a 5x5 platform there. Then we are going to get the carousels, and the children are going to be very, very excited that there are carousels that they can go and ride on. And we bring this back around like this. Okay, cool. So we want a couple of twos on this side as well, and a single platform. So how's this some kind of terrible punishment, Sky? Well, you'll see in a second. Let me just get these. It makes me giggle just thinking about it, to be absolutely honest with you. Right, we'll have that going around there, and that path hooks up to there. Path on the top. Path on the top, and we are done. Now, can they get to this and build it? Yeah, they can. Awesome sauce. Let's get on with this. Okay, so we get the carousels built, and the kids will see the carousels, and they'll go, oh, Mommy and Daddy, can we go right on the carousels? And the parents will go, yes, of course, my dear. Of course we can go and ride on the carousel. And they'll take them the first time, about now, right? And they'll take them to the carousels, and they'll go for a ride on the carousels. I build this quick so I can do the whole thing with them like going round and stuff. We can't build this one, can we? No. That's annoying. No. We'll do it a crap way then. If in doubt, do it a crap way, Sky. That's kind of my mantra, to be honest with you. I've actually got that on a little poster above my desk. If in doubt, do it a crap way. Right, there we go. They can get to this, they can build this, and then they can build all of this, and then they can get this built. Hooray, 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 hooray. So, demolish that, replace it with a levee. Now, I've got to let the levee get built, Sky. Don't demolish this one, because that would be bad. Would it be that bad? Yeah, not really. I was just trying to create some drama. I mean, give me a break. Okay, that's in. Okay, so now we can get rid of that one. And we haven't got any leaks. That's good. And then we get, a 3 and sling it in there. Awesome. And that gives us our power then. All right, cool. So I've just got to wait for this to get built. It's already getting built. Come on, guys. Get it built. So I want to finish this blooming story, guys. Build it. There we go. It's done. Flip it around. Boop, boop. That goes in there. Awesome. And then we just need the power, which goes straight. Okay, that I've got to say, that is actually a very, very good solution. Boom. All right. So they take the kids about this time of year, and they take the kids to the carousel, and they get on and they're spinning around, and they're like, "Oh, Mummy, Daddy, look at the pretty water. We're spinning around. It's all awesome. Whee!" Right? And then because that's how they talk, and then. And then what they do is they wait till the next drought, right? When the water is down at the bottom, and then they bring them, and they go, do you want to go to the carousel? And they go, oh yeah, let's go to the carousel. And then they bring them to the carousel, and they probably get to about here, and they go, ah! And they drag them, kicking and screaming, up onto the carousel. They strap them in, right, on their own. They don't go with them this time. And the kids are going round here, staring down at this, like, death-defying drop to the hard concrete below, going, ah! The whole time. And when they finally get off and they crawl on their hands and knees across this platform, their parents go, there you go. That's for what you did. And they go, well, do it again. And there you go. All problem solved. And this, frankly, is how I advocate parenting in general. Make them beg for their own torture. That's what I say. I'm not a cruel man at all. Not even a little bit. Have we? We've got that bit done. Hooray! Now they should be able to do these two bits at the same time, unless I'm completely wrong about this game, which I frequently am. Come on, guys, get this built. It's 2 bits of wood. Come on, boom, boom. Well, that's it. Oh, and we have got the carousel. They're on and off very good. Should we slow it down? Let's slow it down. How close? Yeah, I've got the sound down, like, so quiet on the game that you can't actually hear the music, which is a real shame. Now, I could turn it up, but I don't like it that much, frankly, and I don't see why I should. So I'm not going to. And you've heard it before, like loads of times. So there you go. There's the carousels. Now, I've got to get this one. Let me get this one finished because it's just doing exactly the same thing as I've done here. And then we'll see, like, does that have a little bit of an effect on the well-being? Actually, no. Before we do that, because we want to see a bit of a kick up in the well-being, don't we? There is a building which is brand new to update 6, which I have to show you in episode 54 or whatever this is. 53, 55, I don't know. Yeah, and it's the detailer. And I've got to say, I'm not excited about this building. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not excited about this building. What this building does is put a stamp on your beaver's ass. So, well, on their tail. Same thing, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw in 1, 2 over there. And the way I'm going to explain this, why they're next to the bakeries, is because the bakeries obviously have very hot ovens to cook the bread and the pastries and whatever. And what they do is they store the branding irons in the bakery fire, and then the beavers come here and they put in a fresh brand, and then they brand them. Yeah, I know. This is a bloody awful episode, isn't it? It's all barbarous torture and suffering. So we'll sling these in. Now, you can select from these 4 patterns, which will get printed on the beaver's tails, or you can actually have your own custom patterns. So, for example, I could have the Skystorm logo on, but I honestly can't be bothered because I don't think that this is. I'm sure a lot of people love this feature and think it's absolutely awesome. I mean, isn't it great that we can stamp these things on the beaver's tails and whatever? And I'm like, I could not care less about this. No. So many of the things that they've come up with are brilliant. I mean, just genius. I mean, like the carousels and the mud pits and the Lidos and all the rest of it are brilliant. The hammock chairs. Where's the hammock chair? Yeah, the hammock. These, brilliant. Absolute genius. Love the animation. Love the idea behind it. It's brilliant. These, no, no, not at all. Not even a tiny bit. Which is why I haven't bothered putting them in, and I haven't shown them up to whatever episode this is. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot of episodes up to this point. Probably far too many for many of you. For many people who are no longer here, no longer watching, because I don't blame them, quite frankly. Is somebody going to use these? Damn, let's speed it up and see if we can actually catch somebody using them. Anybody going to be bothered to use them? No, apparently the beavers are about as enthusiastic about using them as I am about putting them in. So this gets printed on their tail, which Like I can imagine, like, the first time you see it, it might be, oh, that's kind of cool. And then it's gone. And it's like, really? Yeah. I'm going to be really interested in the comments to see whether you guys think that this is like a good addition to the game. But there you go. So that's why I haven't bothered to actually get a Skystorm logo on there, because I'm not impressed. I can't be bothered. Okay, cool. Well, now that you've cheered us all up, Sky, and shown us your enthusiasm and got us all pumped up, how about you just go away and do some stuff and, you know, take your time. All right, I'll go and do some things. So I decided that it'd be nice to have a nice little decorative fence around the outside, which meant that I had to, unfortunately, demolish the carousel. Now, I'm sure there are going to be people out there who are saying, oh, Sky, you moron, you used pillars or platforms, you used platforms here, and you didn't have to. All you had to do was have an overhang, and you could have done it, and it would have been way easier, and you wouldn't have had all the unsightly platforms. To which I reply, I did. What are you talking about? Look, it's there. And then they'll go, you changed it. You changed it. While you were doing that, you changed it. Like, no, that was there all along. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you hallucinating? You've been doing those things again. You should stop taking those. They're not good for you. Right. Yeah, when I was doing it, I was like, hang on a second. I could have just put an overhang. Yeah, so I did. Right. So what am I doing? Well-being, and we'll put the carousels back in, and they can build those. That one goes there, and flip this one around. Boom, boom, and that one goes in there. And once those get built, that'll be lovely. Okay. The main thing that we're going to do in this episode, apart from me finishing this off, which I think I'll probably do next, is we are going to put in a massive storage facility. Like huge. This thing's gonna be huge. People who watched the R&D episode will know what I'm talking about. But designing it and actually building it are two different things. Let's go down a little bit so that we can actually see the storage area. Right. So this is what we've got at the moment. We've just got these 9 warehouses across here. And then we've got 4 of these underground piles. And we've got 4 of these water storages. We're going to go from that to about getting on for 100 large warehouses, 18 underground piles, and 18 large tanks. I think that should do us, shouldn't it? But right now, I'm going to get on with finishing off the end of the dam. I suppose the only thing that's going to be different, well, I suppose there are 2 things that are going to be different. The first thing, we need to be able to let the water out of here into this dam. How are we going to do that? And I guess we're going to do it somewhere in this wall. Right at the bottom, we'll have a sluice gate letting out water. We also need to hook this dam up to this dam / reservoir up to this reservoir. Yeah, and we finally get to rip this garbage out. Yeah, you know what we can do? Oh, we can do that now. Let's do that now, because I think that'll give me tremendous pleasure to do that now. So I'm just going to take a levee, plop it in there. Now that blocks that off. That blocks that tunnel off completely. Am I going to put in more than one? I'm going to put a second one in just for safekeeping, just in case I do something stupid. But once they've built those couple of blocks, then literally I can just rip this out. This is the only problem with these pipes. The fact that you're left with this eyesore. They've got to let us build terrain on top of stuff, because it's crazy at the moment. Now, there are a lot of people using this bridge is the only thing. So we are going to need a replacement for that. I'm just wondering, can I have a bridge like across here, maybe? I don't know, Sky. Can you build a bridge across there? I mean, technically it's possible. We're asking you. Can you do it, you freaking idiot? Yes. I'll give it a try, shall I? It won't go in because of the bloomin' trees. Well, isn't that annoying? I hate trees. I've decided I hate trees. I might burn all the trees down. We need fire in the game so Sky can burn down trees that he doesn't like. Oh, man. Okay, well, what I could do, instead of doing that, we'll bring this up to And then we'll, I don't know, let's try and do it with 3s, I guess. So if we go up like that, so from the other side, we'd go up like that, wouldn't we? And then we don't meet in the middle. You know what? It's temporary, Sky. It doesn't matter. So I'm glad you reminded me of that. It's a temporary bridge. That'll do. So some stairs there, and it's all sorted out. Excellent. Well done. Well done, that beaver. Okay. Okay, so this is all laid in. They've just got to get on with building it. We don't need this wall out here, so that can be demolished. That can go, and all of that can go, and that. Awesome. I've got to dynamite that, obviously. Got to dynamite this wall down here. I'll get some bridges and stuff put in. But one thing that I did notice, can you see what's wrong with this? Some people will spot it like right away. Can you see what's wrong with that? These are one too short. This should be there. So what we need to do, pause. I need to get rid of that tile, and that tile. I want to put tiles in. Now let's see. We're gonna have to go. This bridge is gonna have to move. Well, God, that's annoying to say the least. Okay, that's got to go there. That's got to go there. That's got to go there. And then we also need to do that here as well. Oh, good Lord. How do I even get that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And same, couple of tiles in there. And then, what are we going to do here? Well, that bridge literally has to go and be replaced. And that causes me a problem because I can't just move it like one forward, which is what I'd like to do. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do there, but it's got to go. Yeah, okay, great. Well, as you can see, things are working out about as well round here as the last time that I did something round here, which was a nightmare. Let's whip out the dynamite, because the sooner I blow this entire area up, the better, quite frankly. Right, there we go. We'll start dynamiting that down. I mean, the only thing I can do... Oh, I don't really want to do this, but I suppose what we could do is have... This is very inelegant. I don't like this, but I mean, I can do it like that and just have the stairs go up there. But I don't like it long term. Get rid of that. It's very inelegant. There's got to be a better way of doing it than that, but I don't know what it is. I'll have a think about it while I'm getting everything done. So, off we go. I'm going in. While I think about it, you see this beaver is unwell and beaver is contaminated? I was like, where the hell is that coming from? And then I spotted over here that, here you go, because I haven't done these. This is the problem with having the transparent water most of the time. You see the water pouring out? Well, the water was pouring out of these three, right? Which was on top of this path. So every beaver that went under this, along this path, got soaked in contaminated water. So there you go. Beaver just ran along there. He would have got hit with the contaminated water. But I forgot to do these. Right, so those have to be closed, and that solves all of that. All right, cool. I'm shocked it's not pouring out this side, but these are closed. Okay. All right, so it was just those and those ones along there. All right, cool. Just thought I'd tell you about that before people started going, where did those contaminated beavers come from? What have you been doing? Well, you've been doing something underhand, haven't you? You've been doing something snaky. No, just doing something stupid, like usual, you know. Now, I said I could rip this out, didn't I? Should we do it? Should we have the fun of ripping this garbage out? Yeah, let's do it. Have you sorted the bridge out? Yeah. Cool. That is actually quite a cool bridge. Even though it's lopsided, it's quite a cool bridge. Right, let's get rid of this. Okay, goodbye, bridge. You were nice. Kind of, sort of. Not awesome, but you were all right, I suppose. You know, for a kind of rainy Thursday afternoon bridge. Is what is kind of how I'd assess that. Now, what I want to do is get rid of all of that, isn't it? Yep. Boom. Bye. Okay, now is water going to gush out? No, it's not. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Okay, I'm just replacing these bridges with 4s because threes weren't long enough to reach this outer wall. And as soon as I realised, then I remembered that at the other end, I didn't do exactly the same thing. I just want to be clear about that. I didn't put in threes and then remember, I'm sorry, and then realise and then replace them with fours. I didn't do that. No, didn't do that at all. So this is the first time that I've done this, and I don't feel like a complete prawn. So I just want to be really clear. I can do these bits of dynamite. One. Oh, use your hotkeys, guys. For goodness sake. There we go, and get the next ones in. Oh, good lord. This is going actually pretty well. It's pretty straightforward. I've got the platforms in here, so I can whack the bridges on there now. If I can find the right menu. How long have you been playing this? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on these, at least I've remembered to put them at the right end. Now there were quite a few people that left a comment on the last episode saying, do you remember when I swapped, because these were on this side, and I swapped them over, and they were like, you don't need to. You don't. I know I didn't actually need to. It's just, it was stupid. Like, I'm dynamiting this wall down. It makes sense to put them here and have them going out that way, and it just looks wrong the other way. And I would rather knock them down and rebuild them. So it's just that simple. That's how much of a lemon I am. Right, I think we need to get this this mass storage solution underway, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So let's get this going. Let's bring this down. The first thing that we need to do is make alternative arrangements for the food and for the water. Now, as soon as those get built, I can assign those the same as the ones on this side. And then we just come around here, and I've got to do the same over here. Right, they're all configured. Let's go. This should be fun. This should be pretty hectic. Yeah, the water's going. Good job, beavers. And now they're working on this one. That's it. Good job. Get it done. Get it done. All right. Once they've done that. Oh, and they're already starting on, what's this one? This is the bread. Then we've got the carrots and all the others. Don't list them all, Sky. It's not necessary. No, yeah, you're right. You've got a good point. We've got a bad tide coming in. Okay. Oh, we only got 3 days of water, so we're on minimum water this month. So we'll see if we get any water put into the emergency. But yeah, this is done. So we set that. We set it to. Do we set it to prioritize? I don't think we do actually. And then we just set this to prioritize and empty. There we go. And it is being emptied. Hooray! And it's almost all gone. Okay, these things are pretty much done now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to whip out the demolish tool. And we are going to demolish. I am going to need to rip out these platforms as well, because we're going to dynamite the whole thing. So should I suppose I should just do it, shouldn't I? I should do it like this and, you know, damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead. Boom. Well, I've managed to do that without demolishing the city above, at least so far. So that's a good start. Probably about as good as it's going to be, quite frankly. So what I want to do the same thing here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, because I need to put overhangs. So yeah, we need all the real estate. Good lord. Now the main platforms are these, aren't they? Yes, they are. This is terrifying, quite frankly, demolishing these. It makes me very uneasy. That should be safe to do. Yeah, go on, do it. It's got to be safe. It has to be safe, because otherwise this project is doomed. So, yeah, good. Okay, now we're going to have to dynamite around the platforms as well. So I need to know which of these are the important platforms. So we need to go up a little bit so I can at least set... Right, okay, so what are we going to dynamite? Basically, we're going to dynamite everything apart from the actual pillars. So that's a pillar, that's a pillar, that's a pillar. Everything else has to be removed. So that goes. Got to be careful. That staircase can go. That can go, but I can't touch these. That's the thing. Let's lay in the first lot of dynamite. So we're going to dynamite everything apart from the pillars up to there, aren't we? Yep. Boom. Now, what we don't want to do is dynamite the actual pillars, but we can't. I think that's physically impossible. Yeah, thank goodness. Okay, so we do all of it now. Yeah, because we need 3 for the storage, and then 2 for the central corridor, and then another 3 for the storage on this side. So yeah, that is what we've got to dynamite. Now, in addition to dynamiting that, which and that means that actually, oh, do we need to get rid of? Well, like we might as well, I suppose, get rid of that. That's just a 2, isn't it? Yep. We'll have some 2s there, and we'll come over here and we'll do some 2s there as well. Awesome. All right, as well as doing that, we need a 5x5 area over here. 5x5 triple dynamite on here. That's 4, that's 5. Boom. Right, same on the other side. So, it's gonna be a case of get all this dynamite laid, and then I'll blow that down. I'll blow that down till we get like a full thing going. I'll get this done and this done as well, and then we'll have a big boom boom, and then eventually we'll get it all the way down to the bottom, and then we'll get to the interesting part of how the hell we try and actually make it work. If they get these last bits done quickly, we can have a bit of nighttime boom boom. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Come on, beavers. Oh, no, it's going to be, I'm sorry. It's going to be some daytime boom boom. It's going to be a bit of morning boom boom rather than afternoon delight. Shall we? I think we should. I think I should shut up, frankly. Boom! Okay, I've got the game paused because I've run into a small problem. Well, I say a small problem. I've run into a problem. I don't know how big it is just yet. I've realised that we're not going to get this tile back. And that path that was here was connecting the water pumps. Oh man, that's a bit of a pain. But our water is going down. We're down to 3.8k. So we've used about 1/3 of our water. So I actually need a solution now. That's a much bigger problem that I had not anticipated. You know what? I said this during R&D. It's one thing to design it. It's another thing to actually build it. So let's get... so what do we want? We want 2s, don't we? So we want 2s there, 2s, and a single there. And then it should be the same on the other side. So single, and then 2s across there. Okay, cool. And then we've just got to get the pumps in, haven't we? Yep, large water pumps. How many times have I built these large water pumps? They have moved so many times. Crazy. So we do all of that. Then we drop this down to, let's see, there. And then hopefully I can put the paths in, connecting them. So look. So, yep, got those and got those. Okay. Well, at least we're going to have water coming in, which is staggeringly important. Round here, things are moving along. We're starting to get this dynamite laid. Use your hotkey, Sky, for goodness sake. So hopefully this is going to flatten out a bunch. That's enough of that. I can do that offline. More importantly, if we come back over here, drag this down to there. There we go. As you can see, these are the bits that we can't get to. Well, on the ends, it's dead easy, right? All we've got to do is put in, what, like 4s or something? Yeah, I mean, that's overkill, but I like a bit of overkill now and again. So flip it around on this end. That takes care of those. Okay, good. What about these? Now, the middle one's dead easy. I'm not going to need these platforms. I've got this down to the bottom level. And then I was looking at it and thinking, actually, I don't need those platforms. Because we can do the back layer from the back wall, we actually only need to go out 7 rather than 8, which means we can have the bridges here if they're in the right places. And I think they are. So we want a 6 there and there. That allows us to lay all of that. 1, 2, 3. This is very deep, by the way. We're down like, from here, I think we're down like 13 tiles. Well, yeah, you are 13 tiles because you've just put in 4 3s and we need a 1. There we go. And then we want to do the same thing over this side, don't we? So we want a 6 there and a 6 there, and that gets us done. Right, all I need to do is the same on the other side. Dynamiting this down now becomes a walk in the park, I think. Okay, well, this has turned into a perfect example of biting off more than you can chew. I've got so distracted with this underground storage stuff that I've neglected this area because I haven't got this done quick enough. I'm killing off all the trees over here. We're killing off the potatoes, and we've started killing off this stuff over here. I mean, fortunately, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be really annoying to repopulate this. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so what I need to do is block it off at this end, like that. Get that built. Yeah, and then just fill this in, really. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just fill it in. Just fill it in, Sky. It's a nothing. It's a nothing burger with extra nothing fries. Let's get... Now, I want to leave this 1 deep, don't I? Yeah. Nah, yeah, it only needs to be 1 deep. Don't overcomplicate things at this point. It's bad enough already. We will be dynamiting this down, won't we? Yeah. So that's going to come down and that, I guess. And that one as well. What have I got to do? Okay, I need to dynamite down that. Yeah, and then I need to dynamite down the center of that. So that's got to go all the way. And then I need a 3-wide channel coming out here. Okay, so sluice gate goes in at the bottom. Need to flip that around. Okay, good. And then we get the levees on top of that. Boom, 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 boom. All the way to the top. Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do is have a 3-wide channel coming out here, which is going to come over to this. And then I'm going to have to, like, sort that out somehow. I currently don't even know how. Come on, get these couple of bits of dynamite put in. You can put them in. Put them in. Why can't it put that in? Oh, because we've got to build this, because this is disconnected. Ha ha ha, that's why. Oh, good lord. If it's not one thing, it's something else. This has been a bit of a pain, let me tell you. I thought this started off great. I thought this was going to be dead easy, but just like this and this, the 2 bits that are different, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Can't believe how long till these 2.5 days, and I'm going to lose all of those, and I've got to replant them. Oh man, that's not fun. That's not fun. Yeah, see, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in the game, right? Where are we? 134 cycles. You take your eye off the ball for 2 seconds, and everything goes to hell. So easily done. I'm sure you guys are like the same in your own games. It's like you just get distracted for a couple of minutes, and suddenly, boom, all hell's broken loose, and there's fires breaking out, and piles of dead beavers everywhere. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Right, I've just got to wait for them to do this, and then I can get this done and get some water into here, which would be great. Do I blow that all the way down, or do I leave it? That's a good question. See, the thing is, I think, yeah, I left it there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Haha. Okay. So, really? Did I? Oh, I just did it like that. Okay, well, maybe I should do that on this. Well, I should really. Get rid of that a second. Get rid of that. I'd forgotten that I did that. Oh, no, I can't do that here. Yeah, I can. I just need to build this up with terrain instead. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. Because then it's going to keep people awake at night. There's going to be people throwing themselves off buildings. It's not the same on both sides. Yeah, I'm aware. Right, so we'll build that up to there. So what do we want? We want this to come out like that, don't we? Yeah, okay, cool. And then the rest of this needs to be just dynamited down. Cool. So I took this out to the end of that wall, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, man. Why did I do it like that? It's like... I just can't do that on this side. You know, I've got to blow this. Blow that dynamite. Because of this channel and this, I just can't do that on this side. So how am I going to do it? Oh, good Lord. I'm going to have to do this with, like, 5s, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, this is not annoying at all. I'm so glad that I decided to do this. This has caused me so much pain. Get rid of those ones. Didn't need those. Get rid of those. There we go. Yeah. Now we should be good. Should be good. I say we should because I've lost complete faith in anything I say, quite frankly. Yeah. Okay. So that's how that's going to be. And now my keyboard is decided to dance around. Stop it, silly keyboard. Okay. So we'll have another row there and then a row there. Awesome. Awesome sauce. We've just got to get these tiles in. Last couple of levees. Come on, boys. Get it done. That's it. We're almost there. We're almost there. One more. Don't leave me hanging with one tile. Yeah, they're going to. Oh, come on. One tile. Yeah, look. And look, it's a bot that's out of fuel. Bring in the last piece of metal. It's messing everything up. You're spoiling everything for everybody else. You know, he brought that piece of metal and didn't even build it. It's enough to make you spit, isn't it? Oh, what? Look, he's left it at 5%. Oh, come on. Okay, we've got the drought coming in 3 days. Good Lord. Okay, I think we can actually do it now, can't we? Right. So we unhook this. The water is going to flood down here under these couple of little bridges that I've put in and start filling this up. Only about, I don't know, 20 days too late. Oh, seriously, looking at this is just painful. Man. And the stick that I'm going to get in the comments from you lot. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. The good news is that it's working and this is going to fill up and it's all going to be good. Eventually. Nothing is going right for me at the moment. It's all self-inflicted, Sky. Yeah, that's what you're going to say in the comments, isn't it? It's all your own fault. You lemon. They're never nice to me in the comments anymore. They used to be nice to me. Now it's all just, yeah, you lemon. You lemon. Look what you did there. You lemon. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. All right. Okay, I need to sort the power out. I've got to run the power down here and run it up there. How did I do it over here, just out of interest? Yeah, just like that. Okay, I'll do the same kind of thing over here. Let's say we've got 0.6 of a day. We could pump some water. Well, we could if it was high enough, but I don't think... Nah, we're not. We're about half a tile short. Which is not really too surprising when you consider that we've added all of this storage, which is not insignificant, and we've filled all of this up, which is all working again now, which is great. Ugh, I've just got to repopulate it. Oh, I don't want it. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Picture? I don't want to do it, and you can't make me. I knew this was too good to be bloomin' true. They've built those, but of course, I didn't put the connectors in. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously. If anything can go wrong tonight, it's going wrong. They should be able to build them diagonally. Well, there's only one way to find out. There's only one way. If this works, then this is a freaking lifesaver. Well, I can get that. I can get that one done. I can get that one done. It's just that one. If I've only got to rebuild one pump, oh, the rejoicing will be unconstrained. Trust me. Oh my God, they actually can. They actually can do them. Oh, thank the Lord. So what I would like to do is just let this run, get through to the next wet season and see if there's any possibility that we could have a good wet season and maybe fill things up. And I suppose for the rest of this drought, oh God, I start chopping down these trees and repopulating. Wow, that's going to be such fun. I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the process. To be honest, it's not that bad. We've got plenty of builders. They don't have anything else to do, so they're getting on and doing it. So once that's done, what I then have to do is just plant the trees. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world. It just feels like it. Okay, so I was just replacing this tapper shack with the forester, and I noticed this option, which is this new? I don't remember seeing this before. Replant dead trees not marked for cutting. So we want to set that to yes. Oh, this may make the whole thing like a lot less painful. Well, I've got to say that replant dead trees was an absolute lifesaver. We're gonna get like most of them done. Yeah, we've got coverage there. To get these done, I'd have to put something in over here and put some more stairs in. I might leave that because I don't. You know, if I decide to plant this up when we irrigate this, then I might do these. In fact, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. The rest of it, I've already put the tapper shack back in. There's a few there that I can't get to. A couple down there. But other than that, I mean, this has got fairly good coverage. What that got done actually like fairly quickly. I've got to go around and rip all of these out now. Because I've put in quite a few, you know. Let's get rid of you. And you can go. I think you're finished. Yes, you're finished. It looks like you're finished. Yep. Are you done? I think you're done, aren't you? Are you done? Yes, you are done. Okay, you can go. And then I think, oh, there's another one down there. You're done. Get rid of you. I think this is the last one. Yep. And yes, you're finished as well. All right, cool. Okay, no, I must admit, I was whinging a bit. I thought that was going to be a lot more painful. It's not too bad. So now we just got to wait for them to grow up and then get their pine sap and whatever. All right, cool. Well, we've still got 6.3 days. I have still been, well, intermittently, I must admit, laying some dynamite over here. We should have the next load in. Let's blow that. I think we've still got one more to go to get down to the bottom level. Let's go down and have a look. How close are we? We are... It's just one to go. One tile. Well, let's get it done, shall we? One tile. Even I can manage one tile. Well, probably. I'll probably mess it up a few times, but I will get that one tile dynamited eventually. I mean, maybe not today. Might be tomorrow now, but we'll see. They're slinging this in very, very quickly. Okay. I will get that dynamited, and we'll come back and we'll see if we can actually get some water into the emergency this wet season. Well, at least one bit of good news. The repositioning of the pumps is not causing a problem. Because we've got these platforms here, the water's just going straight through both the building and the platform and straight into this channel. So that's actually working. Now, I'm not going to say that it's the perfect solution, but for now, boy, will I take that. Oh, yeah. It is, of course, the last opportunity for parents to take their children to be terrified at the carousel. Water levels are rising. Basically, you can tell who's a good kid and who's a bad kid, because the good kids are over here on this one, going, "Oh, mummy, look at the pretty water," and the ones over here who are going, "Ah!" Well, the good news is that the dam has recovered and is virtually full. The bad news is not full enough to quite start pumping. Oh, but this is fantastic news. We've got a 16-day drought. Minimum is 15. So that's about as good as it can be. So I'm thinking that at the end of this drought, yeah, next season, we are going to start filling this up, which is brilliant news. I've been doing as much tidying up work as I can do. We're almost down to the bottom. Let's blow these. How close is that? Oh, that is the bottom. Hooray! Okay, well, we'll have a little bit of boom boom just to finish things off. There we go. And shall we finish the other side? Go on, we'll finish the other side. Wow, this episode, my God, it's been a bit of a nightmare. But I've got to say, now that everything is kind of done, was it worth it? Oh, yeah, for sure it was worth it. Let's get the water on so that we can actually see this. The place is looking relatively glorious. I can't wait to have this full of... The thing is, once this is full of water, I'm thinking it's probably going to stay full of water. But only time will tell. We need to run for a few seasons and see. The storage. Now, the storage. This is the kind of the big thing. We've got all the dynamite. Go on, we'll finish with a big boom boom. We are down to the bottom and ready to put in tons and tons and tons of storage. If you want to see that, well, yes, you're going to have to come back for the next episode. The storage solution, hopefully, this full of water. I seriously can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome sauce. And then I've got to decide, like, what else are we going to do? I'm thinking maybe we do the irrigation and do some little one and big one. Maybe we do this. Like, if you've got an area that you'd like me to get on with and finish. Oh, I need to redo this as well, don't I? That's for another time, guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want me to do next, and I will see you for the next episode. Picture.
Good night, guys.
Catch you for the next one. Peace out.